Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stew and the crew. I'm Rebecca and I'm so happy to have you here today. Today we're here to check out what's new and what's been restocked at your local Dollar Tree store. We are located in the DFW area. I go to several stores throughout the week, take lots of pictures, combine them all into one video, and then organize them by section. So let's go shopping and see what's new this week. In apparel and accessories, they have a restock of these large tote bags that said I said yes and the I do crew, which would be great for inviting friends to be in your wedding. Also, they had these eye masks in a couple different colors. There's the Beauty Sleep, Do Not Disturb, and Wake Me Up for Brunch. Those come in the purple, the teal, and the pink. Lots of different crew socks restocked this week. It says it fits men's shoe size 6 to 12. $1.25 for each pair. They had like New York peppermint patties. There's a Philadelphia cream cheese, Cheez-Its, Eggos, mac and cheese, Frosted Flakes, some cup of soup, ring pops, Doritos, Swedish fish, some Pop-Tarts, Teddy Grahams, also the Smarties, and they had a few more out this week. There were Sour Patch Kids, the Rice Krispies, and Monopoly. Can't forget the Heinz ketchup of all things. Over in the arts and crafts, they've restocked some of their DIY items like these little wooden boxes that have the heart cut out or the butterfly cut out in the background. They also had more of these 3D shapes. They had a bunch of other shapes last time. This time I only found the rainbows in that packet. They have these signs that you can DIY in 2 different sizes. Definitely a better buy to buy the larger size. They also have these arrows, and these are all still marked at $1.25, which made me happy. They actually were ringing up at that price as well. Sometimes what they're marked is not what they're ringing up, so make sure you keep your eye on the register to make sure you're getting the accurate prices. They have their beads on a string, also the 3D shapes like the sunflower, the mandalas, and this little daisy looking flower here. Those are also those 3D shapes with the layered wood look. Lots of new fabric in the fall colors. They have the sage green, really pretty marigold yellow, or sunflower yellow and marigold kind of like orange. They have the sage green, some with daisies on it, a little bit wilder colors with the cheetah print and the smiley faces with the checkerboard background. They also had their birch and vine rolls back in. These are really pretty. You can either get the solid colors or the animal print. There are 3 of each, and they have a bunch of their clay craft tools back in by the Crafter's Square. And you can see they have the little roller. There's the double-sided clay texture sheets. Also, the Craft Collective clay cutters. You get 6 pieces in each packet. There's like circles, rainbows, half moons. They also had the flower petals and flower shapes. You could also get the polymer clay in the assorted colors. The baby and toddler and children's section, we've got the Brush Buddies little cup with the toothbrush and a cover. They had Blippi, Hot Wheels, and Crayola in 4 different colors. Some new gift bags for the baby showers. It has this cute little shaker in the front. One looks like a cloud that says baby with the sequins inside, and the little baby pram with the sequins inside of that one as well. Then for the health and beauty, we'll look first to see what's new in the cosmetics. Then we'll check out the hair care and some of the pharmacy and personal care section. They had more of these Be Pure Essentially Ages Eye and Brow Duo and the LA Colors brow pencils. So these actually have the little spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other to help define your brow. They have it in a medium brown. There's also the dark brown. And then they have it in a dark blonde and also in black, which is nice. So it includes a lot of different hair colors that really help blend in with all the different shades. You can even use 2 if you have, a little bit different colors throughout your hair to help define the brow. They have these Basic Beauty Simple Elegance 28 count pack assorted sponges and the Sassy Chic Lash Comb, which I know is a huge favorite out there. Then I found the She Bubble Foam Cleansing Face Wash, and they had a whole bunch of those, and those were ringing up as well for $1.25. For the hair care items, they had these new Hask Curl Care spray. It's like a refreshing curl mist. It comes out in a very nice light spray, which I really liked about that product. There's also the Softy Rinse Out Wig Conditioner with the coconut hibiscus. They also have the refreshing dry shampoo in the same scent, or the oil-free wig shine. Then they had the wig caps in 2 different colors, It was the dark brown and the onyx black. They also have that wig comb. For the pharmacy and personal care section, some of these refreshing, hydrating, and cleansing wipes. You get 25 per pack. Removes dirt, oil, and makeup without rinsing. They had this jasmine scent. There's the watermelon and the cotton candy for all skin types. These are the sanitizer wipes. You can get those in the green apple scent or the lemon scent. Those are also the Be Pure brand. And then up next, they had the Power Stick Paradise Breeze face and body wipes. There is the Brazilian Mist, also the face and body wipes, or these little 20 count pack miniature keychains with the hand sanitizer wipes. Also, I found this Hydro Plus Hydrating Cleansing Gel for a face wash. It says it's fragrance free, removes dirt, oil, and makeup. For the fun finds this week, they had these adorable little makeup bags. I love the smiley faces with all the little daisies and the matching notebook. It's a hardcover notebook. They also had Bloom with all these fun flowers and the purple, yellow, and pink with the matching notebook as well. The notebooks are about a 5x7 size. There's also the Be Happy with the layered hearts. Here's the matching notebook and one more. They have this one. It says Feeling Good and has that checkered pattern in the background with the matching notebook as well. Those were found up close to the registers. Over in the home decor, they had more of these little hanging votives. These are $1.75 as well as most of their glass accessories. These little votives are $1.75, the wax warmers as well. And then these candle holders, these are for the taper style candles. Those also were $1.75. Now they had these extra large vases and they were over in the section that said $3, but if you look at the price tag on the bottom, you can actually see how large they are in my hand. On the bottom, they were still marked $1.25. What they will ring up as, I really just don't know. I didn't purchase one of those. And there's the 2-drawer little miniature cardboard box sets that they have out, and a couple new designs and color schemes. These are great for stacking and organizing, craft supplies, makeup supplies, great for a teen's room. I really enjoy this product. So then over in the home, office, library, and teaching tree section, more of the Jot Corner office, they have the 6 binder clips. I really like these a lot. They have this really pretty marbled look. There's the silver, and then they also have it in this light, kind of like a greenish blue color. This is the white with the gold marble. And then my second favorite was the one with the pink marble. I thought that was really pretty. They have these really fun erasers. You get about 5 in a pack. There's the aliens with the rocket ships. Of course, we have the safari gummy erasers. There's the polar bears, walrus, the narwhal, which is really cute. Some unicorns with a heart. And some musical instruments with the radio. They also had the dinosaurs. You can't forget those. And last but not least, there are the novelty sports erasers. You actually get 7 in that packet. They had some really fun notebooks out. I love this little frog with the bird sitting on his head, or the alligator. And then the little cat, each of them with a little birdie friend. Those were all $1.25. The calligraphy pens with the refill of the ink were back in stock as well. For the kitchen and pantry section, there wasn't a whole lot new as far as like plates and things like that, but they had these glass magnets with different sayings, some really pretty pictures on the front. So those are the ceramic rectangle style magnets that they have out and carry quite often. You can see there's quite a few new ones out. They had some new placemats, but the only ones I found that were new, and they are $1.50 now, are these green and white ones. They also had some of the coasters that are the ceramic with the cork on the back. They're like Always Stay Positive, Drink Wine, Coffee Loves You, Faith, and then there's Thankful, Grateful, and Blessed. And it does naturally absorb the moisture through the top of the coaster there. And they had this very last one here. It says, Together is our favorite place to be. Then some Muffin King. There's 8 individually wrapped strawberry filled muffins. They had these lemon cake bites for $1.25. A whole bunch of different moon pies like chocolate, blueberry, banana, and lemon. And 2 different kinds of honey. So they have the 100% pure honey. It's a pretty decent sized bottle for just $1.25, which isn't too bad of a purchase. Price-wise, they have this balsamic glaze, which is new, the College Inn 100% organic beef broth, and the Frank's Red Hot dipping sauce. There's buffalo ranch and the golden barbecue. The fiery hot corn pops, they have a caramel flavor just in time for fall, and the cheddar cheese flavor. Also, this is a pretty good buy for $1.25. There's the apple snacks, apple strawberry fruit sweetened applesauce. You actually get 6 for the $1.25. And if you haven't tried these sparkling lemonades yet, I highly recommend them. My kids love them. They're actually pretty good. The party supplies, they've got a lot of new colors in. There's 2 different shades of pink. There's red, yellow. They do have orange, but those were up front by the fall. There's some teal, some light blue, light purple, dark purple, and lots of really sparkly tablecloths to match, which is always fun. Then they had a bunch of the silver and gold sets out. So you could either get the polka dot or the striped napkins. You get 16 in a pack. They have the matching plastic table cover in the silver, the cake plates and dinner plates. You get 10 in each pack of those. And then the tumbler cups, you get 8 in a pack. So there's all the silver. They have some matching silver cutlery. And then the plastic server set in the silver. Then the gold set, again, you've got the polka dots and the stripes for the napkins, where you get 16 in a pack. And then the rectangle table cover, the dinner and cake plates. It says $1.25. It also says catering supplies are $2, so it's kind of hard to tell what the price is for these at the moment. There's the gold cups and the gold silverware. For the pet supplies, really not a whole lot new. They brought back these squeaky toys that say Reese's peanut butter cups and Hershey. That is the fabric ones. It does have some stuffing inside. And you can't forget the Elvis. They brought this out a few weeks ago, and I found them in a few more stores. Then for the seasonal items, these come in a 2-pack with the markers. You've got your turkeys with the pumpkins, some scarecrows with some hay bales, and they also have the apple orchard with the apple trees. And the pumpkin patch sign with the little pumpkins comes with the markers and 2 wooden boards to color. Some Halloween ones they have with the spiders and spider webs, the Happy Halloween with all the Halloween decor behind it, and the haunted house with the little ghosts. Lots of wired ribbon. They have the blue and orange style back in. I love that light tan one there with the pumpkins with the white border. I thought those are really pretty. The dark red, orange, the blue, green, and orange pumpkins. They have, of course, the green. Lots of different leaves, sunflowers, the light orange, and a few different plaid versions. I really like the plaid one that has the light green and orange and white. And then you've got your larger rolls. These are about 3 inches wide. And these also have the wire on the ends. They have the solid colors like the orange and green. Some of them decorated with different pumpkins and the plaid. So lots and lots of ribbon out this week. They also have some of their signs from last year back in, like the homemade hot apple cider, the pumpkin patch, pick your own farm fresh pumpkins, and family where life begins and love never ends. They also had some fabric wrapped pumpkins. You've got your buffalo plaid, the blue, black, and then the orange. These new vertical signs that say fall into autumn. And then the other one that says bless our home. So there's 2 different versions, so make sure you check through all of them. They also had these little signs here to say autumn and fall, sweet fall. The marquee lights with the boo and the jack-o'-lantern. And then these little rocking decor pieces. We have the black cat and the ghost. You have your little bouncing characters and some snow globe style little Halloween decor. There's like little ghosts with pumpkins. They have the black cat, some witches, cauldrons, and they all have glitter inside. It's like a black glitter with the water. There's one little skull, and the base is also ceramic. Then they have these ceramic pumpkins. These are all $1.50. They have the orange, the black, the white, and the gold. The ones with the little polka dots and stripes, those all have the gold stems at the top. And all of these are $1.50. I believe most of the fall items are $1.50 unless otherwise stated. There's these little glass jars with the corks in the top. And then the ceramic skulls. They have gold, silver, the iridescent and white. The skulls with the crows on top has a little bit of some roses at the top there. Also these little hands in the black or the white. The glitter pumpkin and the owl with the witch's hat. And then these little characters here. They also had the yoga skeleton, which make me laugh. They have them in either the white or the gold. I love all the poses. It's really funny. And then the skull tree with the crow at the top. This one actually lights up. It has the batteries that come with it and the on-off switches on the bottom. They also restocked their 8-piece ornaments. You have your cat, the ghost, the little witch's hat, and a jack-o'-lantern. Now these come with the twine hanger. They are $1.50 this year. And now for the Dollar Tree Plus items, which is anything that's $3 or more, we have this Junior Mickey 5-wood puzzle set with the wooden box. It shows you the large puzzle and all the smaller puzzles. You get 4 puzzles with 8 pieces and 1 larger puzzle with 24. Then they have this large tray. It's like a serving tray with a snap-on lid. These are $3 each. They're 14 inches around. Make sure you grab the lid because they are not connected. You'll have to make sure you get the lid. Here's what it looks like snapped together. So there's quite a bit of room. They also have these 48-piece balloon kits for $5. It tells you all the different balloons that you get. I actually purchased this one for a party. We put ours up a little bit different, but you can see how many balloons you actually get for $5. It was quite pretty. They have the gold and white set or the multicolor primary color set for $5. Then they do have this electric balloon pump for $12. However, they've since put a sticker over the $12 price point, so I don't know what they're charging for it at the moment. The fall wheelbarrows, they have autumn breeze and falling leaves, and then the orange one that says take me pumpkin picking. They also have their wooden lazy susans. I think these are $7 each. It says I love fall most of all, autumn is here, and hello pumpkin. The outdoor signs, they don't do well in the moisture, but they have hello fall, the scarecrow that says welcome, and then the stacked pumpkins that say welcome. There's the witches in, welcome to our home, and beware, or the stacked candy corn, it says trick or treat, and the stacked jack-o'-lanterns. There's the 24-inch stacking pumpkins in the 3 different colors or the solid white. And I finally do know what those cost this year. They are actually $7. There is the 2-tier decorative tray with either the pumpkin or the leaf at the top. I believe these are also $7. The extra large scarecrows, those were still marked at $5 on the box at the moment. They also have these large bales of hay for $5. And this large door swag, it's 24 inches. It's really pretty fall leaves with some floral. And it's already put together for you on the vine on the back. Here's what it looks like if it hangs vertically. And then they have these large trays. It says Wickedly Delicious, which is Kitchen Enchantment. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. And all the little spider webs and crows and candles. And then look at these adorable pillows. They have this cute little ghost, which makes me laugh. They also have the hocus pocus, which is cauldron. And then they have this adorable little bat. He has wings. Also the jack-o'-lantern. And we saw this one last year as well. It's a large black cat. These are super soft. That's it for today's video. Thank y'all so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. What was your favorite find this week at the Dollar Tree? And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Don't forget to give this video a like and a share. Thanks so much, and I'll see you back here on Friday.